So Sharon is speaking out on unaired conversations that she had with Kaz and the fact that she feels like nothing but a diversity token card when it comes to the show. Hey guys, it's Maradi. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. Daily and consistent content, daily and consistent, baby. And let's get straight into this quickfire Love Island related video. Now, this video I find to be very interesting. Sharon is revealed that she had, unaired conversations, and she felt like she was a diversity card at times during a stint in the villa. Speculating on why scenes may have been cut, Sharon thinks some may have been caused because they refer to dating apps, and Tinder's a Love Island sponsor. She thinks that as well as efforts from producers to cast a diverse lineup, the show also needs to make sure Islanders are attracted to a diverse range of different people. Otherwise, what's the point? Very good point. Love Island bosses have previously shown, said the show is about boys and girls coupling up, whatever. She said it's very hard because your race is very much a fetish. Sharon says one of the first serious conversations she had in the villa was about race, but it was cut off. She remembers sitting on the swings with Kaz and some of the boys saying, we were talking about as a mixed race woman, as an Asian woman, as a black woman, how hard it is to date if you are using dating apps, for example. Sometimes, especially in a heterosexual environment, it's very hard because your race is very much fetishized, especially because of what modern stuff shows. Interracial stuff shows Asians in a very much hyper-sexualized kind of manner. Sharon says she and Kaz spoke a lot about awful things people have said to them whilst dating and on the apps, but these conversations were not aired. Obviously, Islanders are in the villa around the clock for 8 weeks. I do think that maybe the conversation might have been cut from the show in terms of because of commercial routes, which I definitely agree with as to why it would have been cut. But I think it's a very stupid move from the producers to do so because it adds realism. And I feel like with the producers these days, they're really meddling so much. They're putting their hands into so much of these shows that it liquidates the reality and the realism of a show like this. She also goes to talk about how the fact that she felt that she was a diversity box token and nobody was really into her because of her background, similar to AJ and the kind of East Asian kind of background. There aren't really men in there who actually like somebody of that background, and that in itself is a problem because, as she said, what is the point of bringing people into a show and you're not into them? Like, what is the point? Why are they there? She feels like she was a diversity box for weight and race and career. I don't really get the career and the weight thing, but the race thing I can understand. But also, if I had to make comparisons between race and plastic surgery, it didn't make sense to me. But I do feel like she had proper conversations of talking about her experiences on dating apps and what she feels and sees, and I feel like these are very important conversations to have. So why would producers take them out? I don't understand. It shows the reality of apps like Tinder and what really goes on, and this is what I feel I hate about reality TV in the day and age as it progresses. There's too much meddling when it comes from the producers, so much so that the producers feel like they're contestants themselves. They're mirroring themselves as to how, like, bro, you're there to produce, you're not there to start in the show. And I feel like they meddle too much. They mess up with stuff like this, and I feel like these unaired conversations I would have loved to have seen or heard because of the profound effect and impact it could have had on viewers who may not have known about stuff like this or who go through stuff like this. It could have been very helpful. I think it was very stupid for them to just unair and take this out. Yeah, very silly of them to do so. Very silly of them to do so indeed. But yeah, I can understand when it comes to the diversity box, especially for East Asian girls and how they're kind of seen on a show like this. And I feel like it's not hard to bring people in that like somebody of that demographic because it can get storylines and narratives going. Let me know what your thoughts are. Subscribe, click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another quick fire video.